Alright everyone, how's it going? Family52 back again, and in today's episode, we make our way to Mount Gagazet. Let's get going. Alright everyone, welcome back. So in the last episode, we went ahead and finished creature creation, as well as went over some of the tournaments that we could go to at this point in the game. And I showed you the 5 creatures that you actually need to capture in a very specific order in order to actually complete their stories. And in this episode, we're going to do a little bit of exploring, make our way to Mount Gagazet, and possibly make it to Kilika. But first and foremost, we have some people to talk to. Let's go ahead and talk to Pain real quick.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
Alright, now let's go ahead and talk to Riku.
Having fun? You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well...
This?
This. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
And now let's talk to Brother.
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit. He told me that he practiced just so that he could.
He really
talk
has
to me
gotten
more.
quite a bit better. I mean, he can barely speak common English, whatever you want to call it in this game, in the first game, and now he could almost hold full conversations without switching into Albed. But anyway, somehow in between games, Yuna has completely forgotten how to read the Albed language, so we need to go ahead and find the Albed primers again in this game. You can dig up a lot of them in the Beaconel Desert. However, I do not recommend doing that, because if you dig up too much in the Beaconel Desert right now, you could actually mess things up for your 100% later in the game. So it's best to basically leave the digging alone for now until Chapter 5. But once we get to Chapter 5, we're going to be doing quite a fair bit of digging. So let's go ahead and skip forward. And we obtain a few primers right now just for interacting with Buddy, or Brother.
Let's go! Party! Party!
And if you are not doing the Creature Creator, this is how you get the Festivalist Dress Sphere. After talking to Brother for the first time, he will basically just drop it in your lap. Alright, let's go over here and talk to this guy.
Still analyzing.
Greedy.
Buddy and Brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I told him I didn't remember, he seemed disappointed.
Buddy! For talking to him, we get another primer. And now let's go ahead and explore the ship a little bit. And by exploring the ship, we need to go into this elevator. And as opposed to in Final Fantasy X, where we had basically free roam of the entire ship, in this game we need to select a few places. I don't think there's anything on the deck, but let's go ahead and go there right now just to make sure. Yeah, we do not. But as you can see, we are on quite a big airship right here. And this is actually the airship Celsius, or no, this is the Centigrade. Celsius was the ship that we were on in the first game. I personally like the design of this one better. I don't know, I just feel like it kind of looks like a flying giant motorcycle, and I just really enjoy that. But let's go ahead and head on back into our elevator. Yeah. Let's go ahead and head to the engine room for right now. And head on down here. And in case you guys did not know this, you can jump you can jump over a bunch of ledges by holding B and walking up to them. And you will just kind of jump over. And here in the engine room, in every chapter, there are 4 chests that respawn and give you new items. Right now we have 3 remedies, an ether, 4 phoenix downs, and 4 potions. Very nice. I don't think there's anything down here right now. There is not, so let's go ahead and head on into the... I forget what they actually call it. I wanted to say the cabin, but I don't know if that's precisely correct. It is the cabin. Alright, and there is something that we need to do in every chapter. In every chapter, we need to come down here, talk to Barkeep.
Now, what can I do for you?
Our barkeep's a Hypello. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
And while we talk to Barkeep, in every chapter, we need to go ahead and rest.
Sleep tight.
If you do not rest in every chapter, you're not getting 100% in this game. Just be aware of that because it can be kind of annoying. But it doesn't take too long, so for the most part, nothing we really need to worry about. Let's go ahead and hop on down. It is also worth noting that Barkeep here is also a store that we can buy stuff at, should we decide we need it. He doesn't have anything that I particularly want right now. He has the twisted headband that guards against sleep, the white cape that guards against silence, the silver glasses that guard against darkness, and a star pin that guards against poison, as well as some holy waters, softs, echo screens, eye drops, antidotes, phoenix downs, and potions. So if you want any of these, go ahead and pick them up here. But we are a little bit overpowered, and we do not need to do that. Speaking of how overpowered we are, I did a little bit more off-screen grinding. Basically, all I really did was farmed the No Mercy fight for the Machina Panzer. Enough that I was able to get enough crystal bangles to force feed them to our red elemental in order to get his health up to 2,700 or 2,758 to be exact. And yeah, these are our stats right now for the red elemental. Tonberry. Yeah, the Tonberry has incredible defense. Even at 5 stars, he was taking 0 damage from the Machina Panzer. And then the Chocobo. I find it funny that our Chocobo is actually the least statified of everybody, but that's going to change here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and head back to the bridge now that we have finished exploring. Bridge. And heading on back in here. Go ahead and hop over. And let's talk to Buddy.
Treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
All right!
Cut up! Gagazet!
Alright, so sphere hunt. We're getting sphere waves from the talk of Sacred Mount Gagazet. Go get that treasure sphere, Gold Wings. And it says that it's a 2-star mission, but with our levels, it's a 0-star mission. But let's go ahead and get going.
Sacred Mount Gagazet, silent guardian of Xanarkand, city of the dead. When the faith disappeared, the clouds enshrouding the mountain began to thin and disperse, revealing long-forgotten ruins among its peaks. Hey, the rocks are floating!
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing!
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
You say you're gonna take us to the top, but you actually drop us pretty far close to the bottom of the actual thing. Actually, I guess technically he drops us off near the top. We just head to the bottom. And Yuna, for some reason, is now afraid of heights, and she damn near faints and falls to her doom.
What's your status?
Disasterific!
Disasterific is not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
I'm not listening!
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
That'd be great!
Pain, I do not want you to hurt him right now, but you should be doing a lot more assistance by using 2 arms instead of just 1.
Thanks. That was a little close.
A little?
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Nah, keep an eye on Riku.
You got it.
Sure thing, brother man. Sure thing. Anyway, at this point, we have free roam of this part of Mount Gagazet. Like I said before, while running up to a ledge, if we are holding B, we can jump over. And we could also climb over things. And of course, sometimes there's going to be parts where we don't want to jump down, so that we don't want to jump over, so that we can get our treasure sphere. So just don't hold B at that point. You know, standard platformer stuff.
Oh, we're not getting across this way.
Let's find another route.
So let's go ahead and head on down the stairs. And just so we don't mess anything up, let's go ahead and save our game in a new slot. And interact with the elevator.
Just great!
Think this machina still works?
Of course it doesn't. It's hundreds of years old. There's no way it still works.
Whoa!
Oh, it actually works.
I wonder how safe this is.
I'm sure it's fine. Or not. I guess we spoke too soon, Yuna.
It stopped.
Well, yeah, it stopped. Look where you are. You landed all the way on the bottom.
What happened? Is Yuna okay?
Things are, disasterific.
Disasterific! I am on my way.
Brother, you don't need to come. You're fine. There ain't nothing in this main game that could actually harm us right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and run on down here. Jump across these little floating rocks. Jump on up here. And get this chest for an elixir. Very nice, very nice. And just... Whoa, I did not mean to go down here. What I wanted to do was climb up here. And we are about to have a boss battle. And apparently a random encounter. Which we really don't need to worry about because of how statted out we are. Yeah, see, they are doing literally 0 damage to Tonberry, whereas we are one-shotting everything.
Oh! Who's there?
It's LeBlanc, of course.
LeBlanc!
Remember that name well, loves.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs, they have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
Amateurs. Weren't you following us?
Following? A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
He was totally following us.
Laugh while you can.
So if you are playing with Riku, Unit, and Pain, these guys do all have something interesting that you can steal. We just got a tiara, gauntlets, and unfortunately weren't able to steal anything from. I believe that was. I forget which one that was. I can't even think of it right now. But luckily, the steel items that they have, we can get them a lot easier a little bit later in the game, and they are not actually needed for 100%. So if you're not able to get them, don't worry about it.
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
Who does she think she is?
Obviously
She's
a
getting
ninja.
hurt.
She just used a smoke bomb to escape. She obviously thinks she's either you from the first game or a ninja. Alright, so it is mission time. Beat the syndicate to the top, but watch out, there's no telling what they'll do to stop you. Objective, be the first to the top of the ruins. And we have 6 minutes to do that, which shouldn't be an issue, even with random encounters on. Speak of the devil. Let's go ahead and 5-star this and see if we can't steal a few things, but it looks like we're going to just use darkness. Darkness is a very powerful attack. I definitely recommend you getting it as soon as you can if you are using Creature Creator. A bit way down here, chest, we have a Mega Phoenix. And another random battle. And we stole a potion. And a bomb. I honestly forgot that there were bombs up here. Alright, so after that battle, go ahead and run across this pillar. Don't go up that pillar, because that pillar is a trap. But just jump across down here. And here we have a fixed battle.
Why not stop to catch your breath?
Well, buddy, I'm good. I don't really need a break, but sure, if you're going to give me some fodder, I guess I could take care of them. Bunch of grenades. And darkness. Oh, flare, dealing maximum damage. And meteor. Wow. These guys did not like this enemy party. They just murderlated them. Alright, so after that, let's go ahead and head in here. Alright, and once we are in here, let's go ahead and climb on up to this center platform. Let's go over here to the left, climb up, and let's go ahead and touch the switch. And then jump on down, go over to the right, climb on up, go ahead and touch this switch. And that is going to go ahead and move that pillar. And jump on down. Let's go ahead and fall down in here real quick so that we can get a white ring. And let's go ahead and jump across into another random battle. Ooh, this time against the yellow elementals. And another bomb. Jump across, jump across, jump across, jump up. And let's go ahead and head over here to the left or right. And let's go ahead and head over. Jump up here, jump over there. Jump across here. And head down this way. Is there a chest down here? No, but there's a random battle. Ooh, against the dual horn creature. I forgot that this dual horn creature was even here. Nope, no chest, so let's go ahead and hop on up. And head on out here into another random battle. And I think I'm going to go ahead and turn off random encounters for right. That was the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn off random encounters. Just because there ain't nothing in here that's going to be any sort of issue for us. And it's honestly kind of annoying, but anyway, in this chest we have a red ring. And that's all we can do here, so let's go ahead and head on back into the main pillar. Jump on across. Jump on down. Head back over here to the central room. And let's go ahead and head on up. And I forget, is there another? There's not another thing down here.
Sorry, boss.
But climb up, head over. Go ahead and drop down in this one. I could have sworn there was an item down here. Apparently not. Climb up, head out. I don't know why I always think there's an item back there on that side. Let's go ahead and continue moving on over. There's the chest that contained the red ring that we got earlier. And here we get ambushed again.
Let's show the ladies a nice warm welcome.
Aw, Ormy, you didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the 4 new victims. And they get meteored again. That Chocobo does not like the gun snakes. Alright, now we need to climb to the top. So let's go ahead and get going. Let's go ahead and hop up over here. And hop. And let's go ahead and head around to the backside of this little room, or not room, but ledge. Get ourselves a star pendant, and head on back over here. Jump across to this precarious pillar. Jump back on over here. And look at that. You know, to be fair, LeBlanc has to be really strong in order to hold those two gentlemen up.
Would you stop staring?
Anywho, let's go ahead and save our game again in a different slot. Saving in a different slot is honestly kind of critical for this game, because you really don't want to be like at the end of the game and realize that you are 1% shy of 100%. So doing multiple saves and kind of doing like percentage checks along the way is incredibly useful. But let's go ahead and grab this chest containing a muscle belt, and let's go ahead and head on up the stairs. And it's time for another boss battle.
It figures we'd run into something like this.
It comes.
Alright, Orin. Alright, and here we have another boss. Which we can steal Remedy from. And honestly, no big deal.
Found it!
That you did, Yuna, that you did.
It's obvious to the trained eye, that sphere's just a dud. Perfect for the dull wings.
Youth wins again!
Well, I guess we'll be taking this.
You know it. And mission complete. And we get a star pendant and fairy earrings for that battle. And let's go ahead and head on out here.
Brother, mission complete!
Brother? He's not with you?
He is not. Who's flying the ship if he's not in there? Hey, there he is. Found him.
He said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
And here he is.
Doesn't really look like he jumped
He's
ship.
alive,
Didn't
right?
get that
Just
far.
leave him there.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
I'm on it.
Alright, so interesting note, at this point we can walk all over Brother if we want to. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and interact with Brother. And for 100% we need to comfort him.
Thank you, brother.
It was, it's nothing.
Don't strain yourself.
Leader must be tough.
Sicko!
Alright, so let's go ahead and interact with Shinra.
Analysis
Take a look at
complete.
that sphere that we
Wanna
just
watch
collected.
the sphere?
I can't believe I actually got a ticket.
By the way, this
What
is
a
real
thrill to be
Xanarkin,
able to
not
shake our
Dream
hands
Xanarkin
like
from the
that.
first game.
Think it's worth anything?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
And we just scored the Black Mage Dress Sphere, which for what we are doing is honestly not that good of a dress sphere, but if you are going through the game regularly without using Creature Creator, is actually a pretty good dress sphere. It's one of the best, actually.
Incoming data. Go-wings to your stations. How long you plan on lying there?
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. and another in the Zanarkand ruins.
So, where to?
Aboard the airship, the sky's the limit. Based on information Buddy collects, you can travel to various hotspots, take on missions, and advance the story. To select a mission or destination, pull up the world map by talking to Buddy and press B to return to the bridge. Hotspots appear when you complete missions, and Buddy collects data from throughout Spira. Exploring these hotspots unlocks new missions and episodes, placing you in charge of what direction the story will ultimately take. So basically what that means, yeah, I don't care, buddy. I got this. I got this, buddy. So, you see how right here in Besaid we have a hotspot, and in Zanarkand Ruins we have a hotspot? That means that these are the only two that we need to do in order to actually advance the story. If you just want to go through the story, don't care about doing 100%, you only need to do Besaid Island and Zanarkand Ruins for now, and then we'll go on to Chapter 2. However, if you do care about story, and you also want to get 100%, we have to go to every other place in on the map and complete little sub-missions, side missions, whatever you want to call them, in order to complete 100% of the game. That being said, we are going to be starting in Kilika and working our way down and filling out all of these locations and doing everything. It is also worth noting that each location has a difficulty rating, ranging from 1 star to 5 star. As you can see, Kilika Island right here, according to where the game thinks we should be level-wise right now, Kilika is 1 star. And then if we go down here to Mushroom Rock, me and Highroad, Moonflow, Thunder Plains. Ooh, Macalania Woods is actually a good example. Like, they have higher star ratings because they're supposed to be the more difficult areas. So if you are looking to get 100%, and you're not using Creature Creator, I definitely recommend taking on some of the lower star areas first. Just kind of build your levels a little bit. Two really good places to level in this game are actually on the Mihan Highroad, which is a 3 star, so be aware of that. It can be a little difficult, as well as the Thunder Plains, which again is a 3 star. But we will go ahead and go over that stuff when we get there. We are going to be starting at Kilika, so let's go ahead and get going. Alright guys, we actually decided to go to the Calmlands instead of Kilika first.
The Calmlands.
Purely because there are a couple things, or a couple of side quests that we need to
their hearts heavy
acquire now, so that we aren't really doing a bunch of backtracking
I was
later
no
on.
different. But the Calmlands we knew have changed.
Yeah, and the Calmlands are the home to a bunch of random mini games.
Ooh, I love
Not really sure how
these
I feel
games.
about that, but I mean, some of them
I
are
have
fun, I
100
guess.
Argent credits.
Well, I have 100 open air credits.
Open air what?
Well,
Playtime in the Calmlands. Attractions are scattered throughout the Calmlands. Talk to the attendants to play. You need credits to enter the attractions. You can purchase them from any attendant or win them, if you're good enough. Each attraction has 2 attendants. They represent 2 competing companies, Open Air and Argent. Talk to either attendant to enter an attraction. Each company uses its own credits. Open Air Inc. uses Open Air credits, and Argent Inc. uses Argent credits. The attractions themselves are basically the same for both companies. You could trade in credits for prizes. Keep in mind that Open Air and Argent each stock a different set of items. Be a good customer, lend a helping hand, and the companies will grow. Throwing your support behind a company is bound to have an impact. Alright, so that is actually the first little side quest that we need, and that one does in fact contribute to the 100% completion that we are going to need. And here we have a battle against a Chocobo and a Eyeball. But they're gone. Let's go ahead and speed this on up a little bit. I have found that the ×4 speed doesn't quite actually like work in this game. Like you do move at 4 times speed, but you are not really able to interact with things as easily. So just keep it on ×2 and things will be better. But anyway, so these are the 2 attendants. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this one. Don't be shy, Open Air Ink is here to put a smile on your face. If you're looking for Lupine Dash, then look no further. I am not actually looking for Lupine Dash. What I'm looking for is, let's see. What was I actually looking for? Publicity menu? Yeah, sign me up. Thanks. This is great. With you helping us out, we're sure to win. Now that you're signed up, just use on my controller is going to be X. That is for Xbox controllers. For PlayStation controllers, it's going to be Square. To publicize all over Spira. Alright. So let's go ahead and head back. And I could have sworn that we could buy something from this guy. No. For signing up, though, we do get 100 credits. And you could purchase credits. 10 gil will buy you 1 credit. So, yeah. You could do that if you so choose. It's not... Ah, it is in here. So if you have 500 credits, you can purchase the Charm Bangle, which will... The way this works is it's basically no encounters. So if you do not have the turn off random encounter things and you do not want random encounters, you go ahead and buy it from this guy for 500 credits. But because I have my thingamajig, the little enhancements, I don't really need it, but I wanted to at least point that out to you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and back on out of here. And let's go ahead and turn on that no encounters. And moving on up on this side of the Calmlands. There is a chest up there that I want to go grab, so let's go ahead and go grab it. Come on. Let's see, what do we have in here? We have 2 Chocobo feathers. Not really necessary with creature capture, but if you're not doing creature capture, there you go. You got 2 Chocobo feathers right there. Is there anything down here? There is not. And I can't even interact with that right there. Anywho, let's go ahead and head... I believe there's another chest up over here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. How did I get in here? There we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of chests scattered throughout the Calmlands. Really, the only thing you need to do for the percentage of the Calmlands is actually enter into the Calmlands and see that little opening cutscene. Everything else for now is just kind of extra. There's a chest up there, but if I remember correctly, we actually need to go all the way around here. And all of these little hover board, or not board, but hover guys, they are the various games throughout the Calmlands. We'll be going over a few of those a little bit later. Not really right now, but probably in like chapter 3 or chapter 5. But this chest is Phoenix Down. And since we're just running around right now, let's go ahead and turn on 4 times speed. I don't think there's anything in the monster arena right now. Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on out of here. Is there anything down here? I know that there's like 2 or 3 chests down here in the original game. Here's one. Come on, let me open it. Containing an ether. And that's apparently the only chest down here. And it looks like that is all the chests out in the open, unless there is one above this little center travel agency thing, which there is not. Why can't I jump down that? I mean, I could jump like everything else. Why can I not jump down that little ledge? Or up that ledge? Anyway, now that we are here in the center of the Calmlands, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Hey there, pretty lady. You want to marry my son? That's him. Fruit of my loins. He's what you call a homebody. Makes it mighty hard to find a wife. So how about it? Wanna get hitched? No, I do not. Well, I can't blame you none for that. But if you could ask, if I could ask one more thing, would you mind going out and helping me find a wife for me, son? It ought to be simple enough work. Yeah, why not? Well, tan my hide and call me a shoe puff. I knew I couldn't. It couldn't hurt to ask. And we do this basically the same way as if we were publicizing our chosen game, or chosen game company, I should say. And now get out there and do me proud. Yeah. What do you have for sale in here? Nothing that we really need right now. And with the main Calmlands done, let's go ahead and head on up over here. No, darn it. To where we're not going to quite head to Mount Gagazet yet, but there are a few things down in here that we need to grab. First and foremost, there is a chest right over here containing 2 potions. And then if we head on down here to where the Cavern of Stolen Faith is, we can see that there is a bunch of people. And a Phoenix down right there. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope. Alright, and that is actually all we need to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and head to Kilika, and I will see you guys there.
Can you guess where this is? It's Kilika Port. The Youth League helped rebuild it. Now it's a bustling town. At the time, everyone was grateful, but lately, well, there have been signs of trouble. It seems that tension is building between the Youth League and New Yevon.
Alright, so here we are in Kilika Port, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save our game. And let's go ahead and jump on over to this boat, jump on up here. And right here we have an ether. Very nice. So let's go ahead and head back to the main dock and jump onto this boat. And go ahead and grab this chest right here for a mana tablet. And let's see something. First thing we are going to do after grabbing those is we're going to come up to this guy right here. We're going to press our X button and we're going to do our publicity campaign. And we're going to choose the 5th option, which is going to be Shiyu at open air. Yes. They seem totally pumped, so that means that we got all 5 points possible for that particular guy. And because he's not a female, we can't actually do the matchmaking thing. And we can't do anything with that girl right there. So let's go ahead and head on up here. I forget, what are you? You're just a shop owner that's not actually going to tell me anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on. Can I jump down from up here? No? You're going to make me take the stairs? Fine. Wait, let's go ahead and head on up these stairs. And head around back. Was it back here? No, it's not back there. Oh, here it is. Chest with 2 antidotes. And then moving on over here. There's another chest right there. Containing 2 eye drops. And another chest down here. Containing a phoenix down. And then this gentleman right here in the blue vest, we're going to go ahead and do another publicity thing on him. And the one that we need to choose for him is I lost 30 pounds with the open air. And he seems totally pumped. Very nice, very nice. And that's really all we need to do in this first area right here. Because we don't have access to the forest right now, so we can't actually do the little monkey side quest. So let's go ahead and... I forgot that we can't actually head up this way. And I can't jump over, and I can't climb up. So I need to work my way around the long way. My bad. My bad. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, and you know what? Since we're on this screen, I should go ahead and show you the shop that we have right here. Take a look around. Buy. Really, the only new thing that she has is holy waters, which you can go ahead and buy them right now if you need to. We have ribbon, so we don't really need to worry about it. And we're actually going to need as many open slots for purchase of holy waters here in a little bit, so I'm not going to do that either because of that. But if you need them, here's one place that you can buy them. She also has a twisted headband, white cape, silver glasses, and a star pendant. Pretty much the same stock of what we could buy on the Celsius. Nope. Yeah, the Celsius. And you know what? I think earlier in the video I might have said that the ship in this game was the centigrade and the ship in 10 was the Celsius. That's the same thing, and I'm an idiot. The ship in the first game was the Fahrenheit. So if I did make that mistake, please bear with me. But anyway, let's go ahead and head on up here into the residential area. And we're looking for a... First, let's go ahead and slow things down. We're looking for a man in a green shirt right now. As we enter. So, I don't think it's going to be this. No. 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 Oh, wait. Oh, no. Well, I found him. I just got booted back to the last screen. There he is. And we're going to do a publicity with this guy. And again, we're going to tell him how much weight we lost doing open air. And next we are going to be going for the man that has been walking around here. Yep, this guy, publicity. And we are going to speak to him like we are a high pillow. He is totally pumped. Very nice, very nice. And let's see. Before we go ahead and do the last of the people here, let's go ahead and head on up here and see what's going on in this house.
Donna!
My. Fine, have it your way.
Donna!
Go on, leave.
Donna!
Say anything other Like, Donna, let me inside. Donna, I'm sorry. Donna, can we talk about this? You're just going to blindly say her name? I don't think that's going to work for you, buddy. But anyway, let's go ahead and head on inside.
Well, look who we have here.
Good to see you.
What's with Bartello?
Well, nothing out of the ordinary. I am with the Youth League, and he is with New Yevon.
Got it.
It makes living together rather difficult.
Difference of ideals. I get it.
But you've been together so long.
To each his own.
Exactly. Butt out.
Yeah, I'll butt out. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and head upstairs. And, because you have not done that good a job of protecting it, I'm going to go ahead and take your 1,500 gil that you have kept very unsecurely in this chest. Thank you for doing business with you. Now let's get going. And moving on down. We are going to go ahead and continue on over here. This is the chest that I was thinking of in the last area, containing a light curtain. And there should be, I believe, 2 more chests here in this section. We cannot go into the Kilika forest, so don't even try. That is not where I wanted to go. Here's the first chest right here, containing 2 holy water. And there's another chest up here, containing a star curtain. Very nice. And these are the people that we need to be finding right now. I just need to remember which one it is that we need to talk to. Alright, it is going to be the lady. And for the publicity, we're going to say, take to the air, open air. And she seems totally pumped. And then we're going to go ahead and do some matchmaking with her. And with this, we're going to say the heir to Argent Ink needs a fiance. And she seems really excited. Very good, very good. Oh, and I just saw another chest. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. A lunar curtain. Very nice. And now, every time we come to Kilika in a new chapter, we need to make sure we come over here and talk to this gentleman. And we need to take a look at the new Youth League base that they're putting up. In order to A, get 100% and B, get a pretty good garment grid in, I believe, Chapter 3. Maybe it's Chapter 5. I wonder if it'll be done soon. I mean, it depends on how much I want to grind. But most of my grinding should be done at this point. Just like we are actually done with Kilika for now. So we can go ahead and move on to the next area. Speed things up, run down here to the save sphere, and board the airship. And guys, that is actually going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and head to Luca and the Me and Highroad, as well as possibly do Mushroom Rock and Djose. I haven't quite decided yet, but we will take care of that in the next episode, guys. But until then, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.